signals that we soar. The Zucks Whack Me song FTX at Super Bowl. Told myself pretend I do not see. Felt like it was forever up only. Maybe it's different this time, oh now I remember. Guess we got addicted to euphoric pumps and madness. Like 100 X's in a year is just the norm. 6-figure profile pictures just to flex. Buying JPEGs, never having sex. The buying stop at girls are still not coming over. But you didn't have to run so hard. Dumped for months without so much as I really found nothing. We wrote it down and down some more. Now it's time to sell the bottom and I feel so rough. You didn't have to drop so low. Liquidated all my friends, now we come with each other. Capitulated, yes I sold. Now you're just a Ponzi that I used to hold.
Who always quoting them like they were gods. But they didn't even know you, sir. Exit liquidity is all you were. I told you that you should have sold. Now I'm leaving you there crying about a Ponzi that you used to hold.
But you didn't have to run so hard. Dumped for months without so much as I really found nothing. Wrote it down and down some more. Now it's time to sell the bottom and I feel so rough. You didn't have to drop so low. Liquidated all my friends, now we come with each other. Capitulated, yes I sold. Now you're just a Ponzi that I used to hold. Just a Ponzi I used to hold. Just a Ponzi. Now you're just a Ponzi that I used to hold. Just a Ponzi that I used to hold. I used to hold. That I used to hold. I used to hold.
Lil Bubble, let me ride that rocket.
GM, everybody, and welcome to your double shot of Web3 morning motivation. We're coming live on Spaces, on the Twitter timeline. We're also on YouTube and Facebook, but we're also coming live on kick.com. In fact, we have been live there for the last 3 hours already. So if I've been sharing a ton of value, a ton of information, a ton of questionable takes as well. So great hustle for the early grinders out there. So no matter how you're receiving this message, welcome to the space that aims to entertain you, educate you, and motivate you every single morning in just 10 to 15 minutes. As you come in, please make sure that you leave us a like, drop a like. It doesn't cost you anything, for reals. Also, make sure that you leave us a comment, because that will teach the algorithm that this is an interesting space, and it will start sharing it with others. So make sure that you do all kinds of engagements so that each respective algorithm can push this space forward. Remember that applications for the DGen Forest whitelist are open. Link is in my bio if you want to get your hands in our DGen GM assistant. People in Kick have been watching me send over. Today we already have what? 285. 200, that's an 8. Yeah, that's an 8. 285 GMs before the sun comes out. Thanks to this technology that we're bringing out. If you want to get your hands on this technology, just just get on the whitelist. The link is in my bio. Just get on the whitelist. I promise you, if you do, you will not miss out on this amazing thing. Now, before I continue, before we move forward, I have just one simple question for all of you guys.
Can I be your friend?
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to take a moment and think about what it means to have an underdog mentality. It's not about being small, weak, or overlooked. It's about having the drive and determination to succeed against all odds. It's about having the courage to take on challenges that others wouldn't dare to face. And right now, we are at the dawn of a new era. We are witnessing the birth of Web3, a new technology that is set to revolutionize the way we interact with each other, with the world, and with the internet. And within this revolution, we have the opportunity to be the underdogs that rise to the top. In this space, there are no guarantees of success. There are no clear paths to follow. But that's what makes it so exciting. That's what makes it so liberating. That's what makes it so empowering. It's up to us to create the future we want to see. It's up to us to shape the world we want to live in. You may be thinking, but I am not a developer. I am not a designer. I am not a marketer. How can I contribute to this space? Well, let me tell you, there is no shortage of opportunities. You can be a collector, a curator, a writer, a community manager, a mentor, a supporter. You can bring your unique skills to the table, bring your talents to this space, and make a difference. And yes, there will be challenges. There will be setbacks. There will be failures. But that's part of the journey. That's part of the process. It's not about avoiding those obstacles. It's about embracing them. It's about using them as fuel to propel you forward. So if you are already in this space, I urge you to keep pushing, to keep creating, to keep innovating. And if you are not in this space yet, I urge you to join us. Join the movement that is redefining the internet. Join the revolution that is empowering individuals and communities. Join the underdog mentality that is driving us forward. Remember, it's not about where you start. It's not about how much you know. It's not about how many resources you have. It's about your mindset. It's about your drive. It's about your determination. It's about your underdog mentality. So let's embrace the underdog mentality and let's take advantage of this moment in time. Let's work together to build a future that is more decentralized, more transparent, and more inclusive. Let's use this opportunity to create a better world for ourselves and for our generations to come. It's your boy, DJ Nape. Thank you for tuning in, and remember, gains are nothing. Freedom is everything. Ever since I dropped out of high school, I have wanted to be successful. One day I was told that if I wanted to, quote, make it, I had to hustle. And ever since then, that's exactly what I have been doing. Every day I wake up and I hustle. And while it's free to dream, it's the hustle that makes dreams come true. Since I was 17 years old, I have been in a race. The race to success. Every single day grinding and hustling, doing whatever it takes to become the best at my craft. Fast forward to today, I have become the best direct response marketer in the industry. I have also created technologies that other marketers could only dream of. But no matter how far I have come, the race has never stopped. Always chasing, always racing, always hustling. But every time I felt like I was close to achieving success, every time I felt that I finally had a success in my hands, success always escaped from me. And it always felt like this race was never going to end. No matter how good I was, no matter how great the technologies were that I created, no matter how hard I hustled, there was always something that kept me from achieving the success I long hustled so hard for. What could it be? I always asked myself. Why is that every time I got to the point that I felt success was within my reach, success came back around, slapped me in the face, and once again escaped me? So as always, I went back to the race, knowing that only those willing to go too far can possibly find how far one can go. Knowing that if I didn't quit and I keep racing, one day it was going to be my day. And you know what? That one special day actually happened. I realized that it was not my fault. I realized that I was looking in the wrong direction. I realized that the whole race was rigged against me. The reason why I wasn't making it was not because I wasn't hustling hard enough or because I wasn't racing fast enough. The reason why I was not achieving success was because powerful forces always made sure it was that way. The Google slap, Facebook banning our ad accounts, and native ad networks getting rid of hustlers like me just because they found a new partner, a Panda update, or a new regulation or policy always seemed to get in the way. No matter how hard I tried, no matter how much I hustled, there was always some big corporation or the powers that be getting in the way with some new rule. The result was always the same. Back to square one. Regardless of how hard I hustled or how far ahead in the race I was, I always had to start all over again. Until one day, I decided to stop. For many years, I was in this race alone. For many years, I was hustling non-stop without sharing with anyone my secrets. I always thought that if I share them with people, they will steal them from me. But what were my secrets worth anyway, if every time some big corporation was ready to stop me in my tracks? What was the point of walking this road alone if I wasn't going to give me an edge over the rest? When 2020 came around and I witnessed governments taking away people's livelihoods in a blink of an eye, it was clear to me that in order for us, the people, to overcome these powerful forces, that we had to work together. And instead of complaining about the problems and feeling bad about ourselves, that it was up to us to create the solutions to bring a more level playing field. All this time I had it all wrong, and I was measuring my success based on how much money I had in my bank account. But what is that money worth if the government can just print away and devaluate all the wealth we think we have? How can I measure success based on how good my bank account looks if the people around me are literally struggling? How can I call myself successful when I have literally never stopped to extend my hand and help those who felt behind? So I started the race again. My hustle now is more important than ever because success is now measured in a whole new way. The race feels different. It feels like a weight has been lifted from my shoulders. Today, I am on a new race. A race that aims to help as many people as possible. A race that aims to lift individuals up and give them a chance. A race to create a whole new set of technologies aimed to level the playing field. A race to ensure that everybody I come in touch with gets a chance to be successful again. Those same corporations and governments will continue to be against me. But this time, I am not alone. I have a pack of hustlers that ride with me and will not stop no matter what obstacles these forces throw at us. One thing is for sure, this time we will not stop. This time we will not bow, no matter how hard, no matter how much we have to hustle. You need to know one thing. We will not stop until true success is achieved. So let me ask you, are you hustling with me?